Hello, Miss Kiki. I'm Alfonso Jaya, and today I'm going to be talking about some lifestyle. In specific, we're going to start off talking about child-free lifestyle. Child-free lifestyle is a lifestyle where newly married couples usually they would want to have children, but in this case, they don't. Now, why is that? I feel like one of the main reasons why some newly married couple do not want to have children is economical reasons. The economic nowadays is not very great. It is not cheap to have a child. It's not an easy investment, you could say. Also, raising a child is quite the hard work. Not everyone could do it properly. So, some parents, some people, adults, they feel like raising a child is a very hard task to do, and they would prefer to not do that. They feel like they're going to lose their sense of freedom and their life when they have a child. So, that's why they don't have child. Another very interesting lifestyle I feel like that has been surging in popularity over the past couple of years is definitely the LGBTQ community, or you could say lifestyle. Uh, this community is, I guess, for those people who are not quite women or not quite men, I guess, in some sense. They feel like there's something else other than male and female. They feel like they like the same types of gender, like gay and lesbian. Why do I think that this lifestyle is such an interesting one? Is because of how people used to see it as a very taboo things, but nowadays a lot of people are very free and willingly shows and openly shows their sexualities in publics. One of the main driving point I feel like is because of how accessible social media are. A lot of people in social media, especially that I've known, X or Twitter, they are very loud. They're like the loud minorities there. They feel like it is okay, and people needs to show their true self, like their true sexuality, which is it's pretty good, I guess. Another main reason why I feel like they're willing to do that. Some reason why they're like that. I feel like it's just how I don't know. Some people said that they're born like that. I personally disagree. I think that they might just have some traumatic past relationship that they can't really move on from. That has a deep lasting impact on them. So they kind of turn out like that. Hormone is definitely one thing. Uh, and yeah, I guess that's a lot of the main reason in my opinion. I don't have anything against LGBTQ community, the LGBT people, but I do think that the fact that they're rising in popularity and rising in terms of like numbers could, I wouldn't say ruin, but could definitely impact on how the future generations are. One thing right now, I feel like, let's just say, biblically speaking, I read the Bible, and in the Bible, there's only men and women. Men are supposed to be with women, and women are supposed to be with men. No way other than that, right? So I feel like with the introduction of the LGBTQ community, it might change the perceptions of a couple, of perception of a family for some children in the future. They might think that it is normal to have, man and man, women on women, which is, I guess, it's fine. But biologically speaking, it is kind of hard logistically because where if there's a lot of men and men, women and women, the birth rate's definitely gonna go down, and yeah, it's not necessarily a good thing if the birth rate goes down, right? Might say, oh, you can do some external insemination on women, but yes, you can, but it's not the same as having your own blood related child, the lineage, the heritage that you get from your great 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 grandparents might get lost just like that because no one is reproducing and no one is having their own children, right? um, so I think that could definitely lead to some impact on how the next generation perceive uh, gender and sexuality. Again, I don't have anything against the LGBTQ community. This video might seem very negative, but I rest assured, you can be gay, you can be lesbian, you can be transgender. I don't care. You can do whatever you want, just long as you don't be that obnoxious people in the internet because there's a lot of them. So yeah, I guess that's all I'm going to be talking about today. Thank you for listening, Miss. Bye.